Hi, peoples. Can't stop moving around. Mario Lord 14 in this bitch. Ow. I hurt myself. That was a little bit too crazy. Not school related. Don't use this video. Leave now. Okay. That's for the teacher. Because it's supposed to me doing that stuff. But yeah. It'll be like a 2-minute video of just Jackson, my doggy. I'll make that later, okay, teacher? So wait. She probably doesn't watch my videos. And I have 8 subscribers now? What the fuck happened? I had 50 subscribers, now I don't have nothing. I have 8 subscribers. Where'd you fuckers go? Is it because I said this channel's not all about bottle flipping? Maybe. But anyway, what this video is really about is, how I met 2 groups. Anna and Elsa from Frozen. And Stephanie, Sportacus, and Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town. I could make Lazy Town so much better, just saying. I could just hear that one music in my head. I can just use that. It's Every Time from Britney Spears. But the video is kind of sad too, but it is kind of sad because like she's like taken away just because she's like passed out or something and she had a baby. And this person's like, oh, can you sign this before you, I know you're dying, but can you sign this? The fuck. I freaking do that like this. When I get mad, I'm like, I do that a lot. I think I took it from Dashy, because I think I see him do it like once. He's like when I got mad. Yeah, but whatever. This video is about how I met those 2 groups, and ow, my fucking arm hurts now. Yeah, I'm wearing this shirt. Shut up. But yeah, I met Anna and Elsa. I saw Anna and I thought I knew her. I'm like, I called her. I said Mir, and she said no, you Mir, from that one show. Gabriel Iglesias, the funniest person on earth. I'm just kidding. But yeah, she's like, no, you Mir. I said, okay, I'm marrying. Went over there, and then I said, I think I remember you, and she recognized my voice. She's like, I know you from somewhere. I'm like, where? Like, I seen you watch, this movie. She just said this movie. I'm like, Frozen? She's like, yeah. Then are you Anna then? It's like, yeah. And yeah, she said, yeah. And then I said, where's Elsa? And she's just like, hang on. She snapped her fingers. Elsa appeared out of nowhere. Like, Elsa just fell from the sky and landed on her feet, and ice just exploded everywhere. Like, you make ice in my world. It's like, it's gonna melt anyway. And then, when she looked at me, she's like, oh my god. It's a celebrity. Yeah, they know me as a celebrity, because I'm sexy. Yeah. Then they asked me, are you Chris? I'm like, yeah, Chris or Christian. Yeah, but yeah, and we're talking. Then I made her move into the house, and they're the only friends that are girls that, don't fuck me. That don't want to fuck me. But yeah. I basically met him just by seeing Anna just walking around in street clothes, not a dress. Like, holy shit. And actually, like, Elsa was like wearing like some blue jeans with like a white belt. I think another one, like, she was like wearing like a blue belt with white jeans. Like, opposite, what the fuck? But they're wearing their tops, like the real tops, like the ones like in the show. So they look like kids. They had Nikes on, which is weird. But I was wearing my white shoes, the ones that, I'm kind of, the ones I can't stop wearing for some reason, because those white shoes are fucking awesome. Yeah. But, yeah. Okay, now how I met the other ones. Stephanie, Sportacus, and Robbie Rotten. I like Robbie Rotten. I don't know why. people say that like if something happens to my bae Robbie Rotten, they're gonna cry. But seriously, that episode like where it says like when he dies, or like if he did die, the fucking music was loud as shit. It was like, bleh. But don't watch like the death of Sportacus because that's loud as shit. The sad music's loud as shit. Literally. Oh my god. But I don't know if he actually got hurt from that. It was like what the scene was like. Robbie Rotten got shot with a cannonball went flying everywhere. I don't know if he like actually like disappeared, but I haven't watched that episode, so I don't know. But yeah, but how I met those people is I went on a trip with Barbie and her sisters and a few of her friends. I think Lindsay was there too, because I invited Lindsay. So, but like on the other seat was like Heather, the other Heather. Well, not the person up there, Heather, the bitch Heather. Yeah, but yeah, we were singing to music and stuff, and then like one song, I noticed people were running after a car, but in like a middle of the song, I heard this clunk noise, like I don't know how to like that. That's the noise. It was just like it was like near like the exhaust. I was like, whoa. And I looked behind us, and I just saw like a pink hair girl and a blue guy and a purple red guy. I was like, what the fuck? I told everybody to look, and yeah. And like on one song, I think it was "Do My Dance." I went up to the roof and I saw them. I'm like, I know those guys from somewhere. And then we stopped the bus. Then they showed me their singing skills, and I was like, okay, that's good. And then they flat out said, "We are the ones that threw that." It was a rock they threw at the car. I was like, and then I looked at the exhaust. There was a fucking huge ass scratch on it. I was like, whoa. And I really thought it went inside, and then like it scratched up the stuff inside. I'm like, you fucked up our exhaust. So that's why the car was like just was making like dying noises, like like that noises. I was like, what the fuck? And then when we looked behind us, there was a fucking trail of oil. I was like, you bitch. So yeah, we fixed it up and stuff. So you guys need to get in there. We're gonna talk about this. And then yeah, I yelled at them. Of course, Sportacus was just like, my Robbie was just like, really, motherfucker? Yeah, but like, of course, he doesn't know. But of course, like, he was like, she's like looking at me, like saying that like this guy's cool. You can see it in his eyes. And of course, the Sportacus was like, this guy's just like Robbie Rotten. I was like, you fuck. And then like when I saw that, I'm like, you motherfucker. And then he's like, what? I'm like, your eyes. You're saying that I act like him. And then I was like, really, motherfucker? And it was like, oh, it was like, I'm like, it's alright to curse, okay? It's like, okay, but really, motherfucker? He's like, I didn't know he just acts like you fucking homo. So yeah, they got into a fight, but of course, since Stephanie was the teenager, she couldn't really curse that much, but she curses like, once. But the only way, she only cursed when she thought the thing. She was like, oh shit. That's all she said. Afterwards, she's like, oh god dang it. Like, she's like literally the girl that doesn't curse at all. The guys do. So yeah, they're about to get into a fight until fucking Lindsay broke them. She's like, hey, stop. Can we all be friends? Like, of course, she's the one that wants to be friends with that guy. She's like, can we just be friends? Like, come on. Calm down. And of course, then Skipper said, yeah, why can't you guys just stop fucking fighting? There's no result. All that's gonna happen is you guys are gonna hate each other. I was like, real shit, she just said right there. I'm like, whoa. She literally said real shit right there. I was like, whoa. And then he's like, I'm sorry, dude. And then it's like, handshake. And then they did a little handshake. But like, then I was like, where the fuck did Stephanie go? And I looked in the corner, she was just crying in the corner. like near my seat. She was just over there crying. But I was like, "Why are you crying?" And she said, "The guy's fighting." I could barely understand her because she was crying so much. But anyway, you guys did not need to do that. You're grounded. I'm like, you guys are bastards. You threw stuff at her car. You gotta say sorry to her. And then she got up. Like, Chris Bobby got up, and then they all said they're sorry. Yeah. So yeah. And that happened. You're just like, nah, we're sorry. We're not gonna do it again. Then Mario said, you better not. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna kill you. And then she was married. Don't let him in our house. I'm like, okay. I just said, okay. Then of course Stephanie like actually spoke up. She's like, "What did you just say?" I'm like, nothing. She's like, I don't believe you. Like, how do you not fucking believe me? She's like, I can tell. I can tell that you're lying to us. I'm like, why don't you curse? It's like, and she's like, cursing is not right. I'm like, true, but fuck. And then she's like, really? She's like, stop cursing. I'm like, what the fuck you can do? I just kept cursing. I was like, what the fuck you can do about it, bitch? Until I actually said bitch. I was like, what are you gonna do about it, bitch? And she took it hard. She's like, she like curled up into a ball and just started to cry. And then Sportacus got to hug her. And then Sportacus just said that they don't have a house. That's why she gets emotional when she hears the word bitch. Then I'm like, and that's when that one song played, Go Deep or whatever it's called. But and fucking Mary's like, don't let him in our house. She's like saying it, don't let him in our fucking house. Of course, Sportacus like, don't let. And then she's like, why? It's like, because you broke my fucking exhaust. And I'm like, I need to think about this. That's when the song was playing, and the first beat drop, like, the first beat drop was like, go over there. I'll think about it. Then the second beat drop in the song, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you guys can go in the house. And then they got happy, so we all partied at the end of it, so yeah. Yeah, so we basically met them just because they threw a fucking rock inside our exhaust and fucking almost destroyed our car. But they're fucking grounded. They're literally grounded. Because I told them, like, when they got there, I grounded Stephanie. And she cried. I put her in the cage, and she was just, like, in there, like, just crying. And the guys were like, okay. I'm like, what about us? I'm like, Sportacus, you go in the cage too, but then look, Robbie, I'm like, you're not grounded. And he's like, my nigga. Literally, he said that word. My N-word. I'm serious. He said my N-I-G-G-A. I'm being legit serious. I'm not trying to be racist, but I did say it by accident. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said it. I'm saying it as the way the black people say it. That's how I'm saying it. And I'm not saying it's bad, okay? I'm sorry. Don't be offended, please. Don't unsubscribe me, please. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. But like, he's like, mine. No. But yeah. He said that. And then I told him to go find a room. And then, of course, he marked the rooms. And, of course, Stephanie was just in there crying. And then Sportacus was just there, just like... And, of course, they didn't pee themselves because they didn't know. And they were just, like, in there. Alright, eventually Stephanie just cried herself to sleep, so... She's like, and then she fell over, just... and fell asleep. And that's why she's like, oh, fuck, that I'm saying, oh, fuck. I'm like, what the fuck you say? It's like, oh, she just cried herself to sleep. I'm like, good, she was annoying. Because it just sounded like a fucking, like, like that kind of crying. Like, unconsolably crying. Like, I was about to say, course, Robbie just heard it too, because he's like, she deserves it, little bitch. What? Why'd I say the N-word? I'm sorry. I did say that. I'm fucking sorry. I should say Beaner from now on instead of whatever that word is. I know the real reason for it, but I'm not gonna tell anybody the real reason because they don't deserve to hear it. So, if you know the real reason, then good for you. But if you don't, I'm not telling you because no, I'm not racist. Seriously, I'm not racist. I just said it because it slipped. So, forgive me. I'll give you cookies or something for my. I'll cry on camera or something. No, I won't cry on camera like that one person did, but no. Okay, this thing is freaking me out. What's happened? What happened? What happened? Okay, done. It was pizza. Boner. Just kidding. I always do that when that happens, but I don't know why. I think one time I got like this. I like literally went over there and fell over the thing. Of course, I laughed until I farted, obviously. Because I'm a nerd. Whatever. Yeah, but, beat you. Sorry. My mom did that. Just talking. But, yeah, yeah, I met him, like, because of that. And, of course, Stephanie just, she was sleeping in her room one day. Like, well, this is like a little bonus for you guys, but she was sleeping in her room one day. She got scared and she came into my room. She asked me, can I sleep with you? Obviously. I'm like, why? She's like, and of course she's like, she's like, I know this is gonna sound childish, but I had a bad dream. I'm like, alright, I don't judge. She slept in my room for that day, and then she didn't have a bad dream afterwards. Of course, when she did, she just asked me to calm her down. So, every time she has a bad dream, she just asks me to calm her down. Then she goes back to bed. So, yeah. But it didn't happen, like, but she kept having the same dream. Like, it's like where Robbie Rodden actually died. It's like the cannonball just hit him right there, but it actually went through him. And he just, like, on his knees and fell on the floor. And then, like, they're just standing there, like, nah! Like, all the people from the show are just, like, standing like, no, my God, no, and freaking out. So one day, she actually told me the dream. I'm like, oh my God, that's fucking morbid. I'm like, whoa. She's like, yeah. And then I told Robbie Robin about the dream. He's like, that's weird. I'm like, are you being sarcastic? He's like, no, that's actually fucking weird. And then she's like, you cursed again. He's like, why should I not curse, little girl? And then she's like, I thought you were gonna say the B word. I'm like, what, the word bitch? I was like, what, the word bitch? And then she just looked at me with sad eyes. The puppy dog eyes, like. I'm like, what, little bitch, you gonna cry? And then she did cry. She's so sensitive to the word bitch. I don't know why. But I can make that fucking thing better, seriously. Like, if I can make a fanfiction, like, fuck. Yeah, but all the time I just keep calling her bitch and she cries. Then one day she actually wanted to commit suicide, but I stopped her before that. Of course, I kept telling her, like, if you, like, if your thing goes off, like, when you, like, after I yell at her, go save her. He's like, alright. So, every time I do it, so I do it all the time, and she fucking hates me because of it, but then one day I just got bored of calling her a bitch, and I just stopped, and now we're friends. But yeah, she's another friend that is a girl that doesn't want to fuck me, because she's too young. She looks like she's fucking 12. Well, I'm 14, that's not right. But yeah, that's about that stuff. Okay. That's the fan fictions for today, I guess. What should I call this? Like bonus 3 or episode 12? I think I don't fucking know. I'm a potato. What am I supposed to know? Sorry. But yeah, that was the video. And I have a few. I have a question for you peoples. Do you want me to do like voices in my videos? Like like those voices. Like I don't know, like Yoshi. I'm Yoshi. Or and then then Toad. I'm Toad. And then I don't know, Flowey. I am Flowey. Do you want me to do like voices like that? But like add different voices, like Sans or something. Hey kid. That's the only voice I have for Sans anyway. But I don't make sense. I'm like, hey kid. No, I make him sound serious. It's like, hey kid. I have a ton to do. A skeleton. I didn't see it. It was like skeleton, and I did that. Yeah, but I could do voices like that if you want me to. That's the question. Do you want me to do voices? Like, if I can actually like change my voice to sound like them. It goes like, so, like, what would Stephanie sound like? It's like, oh my god, no. Sound like Yoshi. I'm just kidding. Shut up. No, fuck you, Yoshi. Whatever. Um, and do you want me to do like those little things like where they try to fight me, whatever? Because I freaking like ran up and punched Flowey in the face, bitch. What did you say about? Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Flowey's gonna kill me again. I swear to God. Wait. Let me shoot something at him. I heard him freak out a little bit. That's what he sounded like. Okay, whatever. But I'm done with this video. But do you want me to do voices in my videos? Say yes or no in the comments. If you say no, fuck you. I'm just kidding. No. If you say no, then just, that. I don't. I'm just gonna go. I'm getting weird now. Bye. Peace out. Oh shit, it's still on. Bye. Peace out. Peace out. No, I'm not anime. Fuck that. Anime. No. Anime sucks.